Hello Scorpio, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your bonus reading as a thank you for all of your support, your subscribes, your likes, your shares. I greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do and hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. You got to jump out already. Joyous fun. This is the energy of joyous fun. And number 7. Okay, this is the Quantum Oracle. And then we will go into the Kipper deck, the Gilded Tarot, and we will end with Angel Answers. All right, Scorpio, joyous fun. Love it. So these readings are supposed to be for like about the next 30 days, give or take, whatever happens, because spirit timing is not the same as human timing. But these are the energies around now. Okay, so joyous fun. And what else do we have for Scorpio? What else? Okay, we have another energy card, fear. Okay, so we have joyous fun and fear. Okay, so some of you are probably in a state of fear because I feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You have been having a good time. Things have been running smoothly. Things have been going better in your life. And you're kind of like this woman on this card. She's like, oh God, what if this all ends? You know, this can't possibly last, right? But it can last because look at this castle back here. That castle's not going anywhere, okay? And she can easily get over there. Like if you look at the shoreline goes right up to the castle. It's not like that body of water is blocking her. Okay, so this is about having faith that there are good things for you, Scorpio, and you're not going to lose them. The other shoe isn't going to drop as long as you keep your thoughts high vibrating and know deep in your heart that you're deserving, okay? Be careful not to sabotage yourself. I feel like someone needs to hear that. Be careful not to sabotage yourself because this joyous time is meant to last. This is meant to be a way of life. All right, I dropped a couple of cards. These popped right out and rolled, like one of them literally rolled on its edge. 4 and courtship. Okay, so some of you may be in a new relationship and maybe this is someone you really click with and you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're like, this person really can't be this great. Sorry about the blur. I hope it comes in. You're like, this person can't possibly be this great. What's going on here? I'm going to find out something creepy about them. Sorry about the focus situation. Not sure what's going on. And that's number 4. So we have 7, 5, and 4. Okay, with 38, this breaks down to 11, toil and labor. So I also got 4, Cancer, I believe, yes. A message similar to this, like where you may be working in a job where you feel like it's just an occupation. It's not satisfying, okay? So let's go deeper here. Let's get one more and then we'll clarify with tarot. All right, we have thoughts, 16, and that breaks down to 7. We have thoughts. What are you thinking about? Are your thoughts creating things like this painter here? His thoughts are creating artwork, okay? Pay attention to what your thoughts are creating, like we see with the fear card. Are your thoughts creating fear, or are your thoughts creating joy? Okay, let's stay in this vibe of joy, okay? Realize that you have power with your mind, okay? It's good to acknowledge all of our feelings. It's good to acknowledge them, right? But when these negative thoughts come up, or you know, thoughts like I just can't win, or things will never get better, or whatever, pay attention to how powerful your thoughts are, because if his thoughts can create that, then what can those negative thoughts create, right? It's important to keep that in mind. Change your thoughts, okay? Change your habits. Go outside. Turn on some music. You know, nothing that, you know, raises your blood pressure or heart rate or anything like that. Something peaceful, but change your environment. Maybe cook something that smells really, really good. Start moving around. And that will help elevate your thoughts. It'll take your thoughts away from whatever you've been ruminating about into like doing something, okay? And it will help like dissipate the worry and the negativity. And then when you feel better, look back, like reflect back on how you felt before and acknowledge, hey, it's not that bad actually. Like, I have good food cooking right now, or I'm out in the fresh air right now, and you know, I just met a cute dog. Like when I go out walking, I meet dogs all the time. And I always remember the dogs' names, but I don't always remember my neighbors' names. But it really changes the energy. Sometimes it's just important to go out. Obviously, I work from home. Well, you may not know that. I could easily be somewhere else, but I do work from home. And I do have to get out every day, no matter what. I definitely have to get out. I do like being home. I am very happy I can work from home, but I do need a change of scenery no matter what. So even if I just drive out to Target, even if I don't need anything, I'll just do that, and I'll take the country way home or something like that. So I'm bringing that up because I feel like that might help somebody here. To help pull you out of fear energy. Okay, so clarifying courtship, we have temperance. Okay, this is great. So this could be Sagittarius. So there could be a Sagittarius in your life or strong Sagittarius in your chart. Temperance is about balance. Okay, so like I was just talking about, like the positive and the negative, like acknowledge your fears, your thoughts. But I am just working really hard trying to get this into focus here. Okay, maybe if I go over here a little bit. So acknowledge all your thoughts, no matter what they are, but then try to elevate them, okay? Always be kind to yourself. It's okay to think what you think, to feel what you feel, okay? Don't berate yourself for that, but be kind to yourself and pull yourself out of any worries. I feel like, you know, someone is having these worries, like ruminating worries about a friendship or a relationship with someone where you're like, it can't possibly be this good. Something's going to go seriously wrong, okay? So acknowledge, like maybe you feel that way or believe that because in the past you've had heartache and difficulty or trouble making friends. But ask yourself, like, do I use better judgment now? Do I use better discernment now? You probably do. And if the answer is yes, just pay attention, you know, just be wise, be smart. You don't give your whole self to another person. Nobody can do that. We come into this world alone. Well, I shouldn't say alone, but our soul comes in like on its own into this body and leaves on its own. Yes, we have our soul team, our spirit team. We have our humans here on earth and everything, but we also have our individual journey. So why am I going on and on about that? I think that it's just important to know you always have your spirit team and you have your own path. And just because you really like someone, it doesn't mean that they become you or you become them. You are still individuals. Okay? I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Clarifying toil and labor, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is about switching from doing something that seems full of labor and tediousness to something you're passionate about. This is a passionate offer, excuse me, in work or something like that. Like work or getting something else. I feel like somebody's been like doing too much at home. Either you're a homemaker or not, but you're doing too much. You're taking on other people's responsibilities and you decide, you know what, I'm an artist and I haven't done any art in a while, so I am going back to my artwork, and everybody else can cook their own dinner. They know how to do it, or they can spend their own money on takeout if they have to, but I am going to spend this amount of time each day on what I'm passionate about. Okay, I feel like there's also like a strong, passionate, love connection here too, and I feel like somebody is overwhelmed by that. Clarifying 16 and thoughts, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful abundance here. Okay, so however you see abundance, you're in a cycle of abundance. It's like everything is suddenly going really well for you. Okay, and that could have a lot to do with like your fears, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe life is finally good in every way. I have good friends, I have a new relationship, I have a good job. You know, is it going to continue? Am I going to lose everything? You know, but just have faith. You know, thoughts become things, right? Who said that? Thoughts become things, or is that just like a saying? I'm not sure if someone coined that phrase, but it is true. Definitely someone here is an artist. And I like that. It could be any type of artist. I knew someone, believe it or not, who did like cemetery monument engravings. They did like the death dates. So like the monuments, I don't know if I'm talking about this either, but the monuments, you know, had the person's name. So they were already purchased. The plots were already purchased with the monuments. And then he went in and did the death dates when the time came. And I totally saw him as an artist. And, you know, he was out there like with a blowtorch and, you know, all this protective gear and all this stuff and everything. And yeah, I mean, that's definitely art. So art can come in many forms. Got a couple of pop-outs here. So clarifying courtship and temperance. We have the Ace of Swords. So call on St. Michael. Know your spirit team is with you. Call on St. Michael specifically. There's a truth coming out here too. Okay, truth, and I feel like justice. And there's a victory here. Okay, there's like an exciting victory. There's like two big things going on here. I just really feel like it's in like love and career or something like that. Like two big things are going on for somebody and you're just like, whoa, like you can like revel in this energy when you're like around others celebrating together and you're like, oh wow, this is really awesome. I'm really loving this. And then once you are like, you know, on your own again, you're like, oh no, like now what do I do? Like, am I going to be able to carry this forward, right? So just know that you're never alone and know that it's important to be content when you are by yourself too. So clarifying toil and labor and the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so strong partnership energy here. This could do with love, of course, and I do think that it does have to do with love, but I do think it also has to do with a business partnership or a new connection in work. It could be a new job. It could be a better match in jobs. So for those of you job hunting, you're going to find something that's a better match for you. And it might be something that doesn't feel like work anymore. Which is good because it won't be so tedious and tiring. Let's get another clarifier here. We're clarifying thoughts and Ace of Cups. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. You might want to check the Cancer reading as well because these are similar. I'm sorry, did I say Cups? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be about collaborating with someone. This is doing what you love, creating money, doing what you love to create. So physical creations, you could be a freelancer, self-employed. I get self-employment here. And this is creating abundance for yourself. You're thinking something through here. Okay, so many of you are like making a business plan. You're like, you know, I always wanted to do such and such as a career, or maybe, you know, this has always been my hobby. Maybe I can turn it into a career, okay? And there's prosperity here for you. That's really exciting. All right, Scorpio. So let's go over to the angel answers. If you have a particular question, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. All right. I don't know if I've been calling you the wrong sign, but this reading is for Scorpio. I have referenced Cancer a couple of times because the readings are similar. All right, Scorpio. I don't know if I already said this too. It's weird. There's like a storm coming on and I'm all of a sudden like a little bit scattered. But if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. And please hit the like button. All right. Be assertive. It's time to be assertive. It's time to go for what you want. You have the key. You hold the key. See the angel? She holds this big giant key. Okay? And the key also is to tuning into your guides and angels and asking for guidance. Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. If this is you with this business plan, you're looking to turn a hobby into a business, don't stop. Keep looking into this. Keep going. You have a higher calling. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.